In other news this Tuesday, turning to the state capitol, disability rights advocates gathered there at the state capitol today. They're asking for the attorney general to pull out of a lawsuit that could threaten to get rid of their protections. KVUE's Jessica Cha spoke to people who rely on Section 504 to see how they would be affected if that law was gone.
Don't mess with 504.
On the north side of the Capitol, disability rights advocates are putting up a fight.
We're here to challenge Attorney General Ken Paxton to drop off the lawsuit called Texas versus Becerra.
Last September, Paxton filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government asking to remove gender dysphoria from the definition of disability in Section 504. That's part of the Rehabilitation Act that protects people with disabilities against discrimination in schools, housing, healthcare, and more. But if you take a closer look, Bob Kafka with Adapt Texas says the lawsuit is asking to get rid of Section 504 in its entirety.
So no interpreters, no access to any program, mostly in healthcare, education, but it even affects housing.
The law is something Kafka, who uses a wheelchair, fought to establish 50 years ago.
You know, we fought to be able to get curb cuts, physical access to buildings.
And it's something people like Amy Litzinger, who has cerebral palsy, is fighting for now.
It scares me because I feel like people don't understand how far-reaching it would be.
Litzinger, who has 2 college degrees, says she wouldn't have gotten far in school without Section 504.
Extended time and note takers and scribes, and I also had the option to use voice dictation software.
And if it goes away, Litzinger fears for her job now.
It's not like my disability is going to disappear once I graduate. You still need the supports you need to be a functional adult and a functional employee.
Kafka says getting rid of Section 504 is a slap in the face to kids, seniors like himself, for everyone.
Nothing about us without us is a thing that we just speak all the time, and it's doubly embarrassing with a governor who has a disability.
Putting up a fight 50 years later at the Capitol. In Austin, Jessica Cha, KVUE News.
Jessica, thank you. Now, since Texas leaders filed the original lawsuit, Texas and other states that joined the lawsuit made an additional filing to try to clarify what they were asking from the court. They say their intent is not to dismantle Section 504 in its entirety, only to keep it from being applied to cover gender dysphoria.